And good afternoon again to everyone. I am Kanta Clouden with the Caribbean Association of Massage and Bodywork Practitioners, also known as CAMP for short. And this is our virtual awareness of Massage Week. It's our annual event, and our theme this year is Virtual Wellness, a Pandemic Necessity. So we'll be chatting with our very own.
Natalie Yearwood.
Our talk today begins with a therapist journey, oh, my therapist journey with Natalie Yearwood. So, Natalie, my dear, what is your professional experience and who is Natalie Yearwood? Tell the viewers.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or I should say good day, ladies and gentlemen, depending on the time they're listening to this. I'm Natalie Yearwood, and I have been doing this for 10 years now. I'm a licensed massage therapist. What a 10-year journey it has been. It has had its ups and downs, and it has been a well worthwhile journey. I am located on 16 Grand Soul Street in San Fernando, and the name of my spa is It's All About You Massage and Wellness Spa.
I like that. It's all about you. I'm
It's
sure
all about you.
we there are those times when it really just needs to be all about us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so how did you become a massage therapist, and when did you know that you wanted to be a massage therapist?
Girl, I used to work in the hospital, and
Really?
yes, I used to work in the hospital, quite the opposite from this line of work. But I have a friend who is in the beauty business, and she wanted to get into the massage. And well, you remember the training we had to go through, and she was like, Nat, I can't handle that. But you being in the hospital, knowing all those medical terminologies and stuff, it might be easy for you. Strange enough, I don't like people to, well, I didn't like people to touch me then. Anyway, um, I retired. I called it quits from the hospital. Um, People weren't being very human. You know, what this world is looking for is this human touch, and we have been growing away from that. And I decided, why not? Let me try it. It no regrets at all.
So you mentioned earlier that before you started massage therapy or before you started your training, that you weren't too keen on people other than your family, I guess, touching you. But
Not even that.
I hope that has changed being at, you're in massage and when you have to receive health self-care, that you love when it's your time to get a massage. Correct?
Kanta, we are our very own worst enemy. You know, we could advise. Oh my God, we are proficient in advising people, but somehow or the other, still we don't make that time for ourselves. I would only make that time when, pardon my French, shit hits the fan and you really can't go anymore because work has been. And by the time you're done work, you need to come home and do motherly duties, wifely duties, and you don't have the time. So you just pray and ask God to renew the strength, take away the pain and go again. But yes, I am learning. My husband does a good job working on the shoulders.
So that means that you have taught him at
Of
least,
course I did.
what you want done. So
Of course.
you would have developed or learned some techniques over the years that you want a certain amount of pressure, you wanted a certain way. So then how did you apply develop your techniques in order to teach your husband as well and project it onto your clients?
What you believe is by I think in this business you're called. You're called to do this. This is not I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. For you to actually remain in this business and be out there, be the one that people, no matter where you are, because I have clients from Piaco, I have clients from Arima, I have clients from Diego Martin. I'm in San Fernando and there are so many therapists in between there, but they will come. there must be something about your touch. You have to love this business in order to still be here 10 years and going strong after God.
Mm-hmm.
So my hands just learned to know grace of God, talking to God, because you do need to have a spiritual journey to do this. So it was between God and my hands just learning. That was me.
You asked for guidance and inspiration.
Definitely.
So then with the guidance, or rather throughout, or when you began your journey in massage training, who was your inspiration in massage?
Would you believe my clients? I don't have a guru. I don't have a mentor. I don't have anyone that I really said, okay, I am going to follow in your footsteps. My clients became family, and looking at what people go through, the pain persons are in, and after God, when you rest your hands on them, and by the time their session is up, Natalie, oh my God, I don't know what you did. And first thing I will say is, thanks be to God. Because if I wasn't led by him, this could do how much for an hour and a half, and it would still do nothing. So my clients are my motivation.
I like that. So what advice do you have for young therapists in the field, as well as your other colleagues like me?
Love the business.
That's true.
Take care of yourself. At the end of the day, these tools, these are our tools. This is our tools. And actually, it wasn't meant to do what we are doing every day. And there are no replacements. So you do need to take care of yourself. I would at times I would hem and haw about, yes, I need a massage, yes, I need some me time, and maybe I wouldn't do it as much as I should. But because I didn't do that, I could sit here today and say, here what? You do need to put self first. Mm-hmm. Because if this falls down, I'm good to nobody else. And I want to live to see a very ripe old age. And I don't want to be the grandmother that, oh God, Granny's swelling her how is only Vicks. And she can't hold this and she can't hold that because it's aches and pain all over. So you do need health-wise, you need to eat properly, you need to exercise, you need to get a massage. So that's it. That's my advice.
So get a massage. Self-care is the top.
It has to be.
It has to be top.
Yeah.
Before you can actually see to your clients, you have to put yourself as in self-care first. So
exactly.
That's true.
There were times when, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, you would be booking clients, 5, 6 clients a day. Ooh. And most of the times it was bam, 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 bam. When you're done, most of the times it's like, I could do it again. Now, this blessed age I have here.
This blessed age here in your life. Thank God for that.
Yeah, that's it.
And we're talking about being alive in this time.
Pandemic,
what's happening in this world of ours. This just came along with no one foresaw it. Only God knew what was coming.
That's right.
So
that's right.
My question to you is, how have you been functioning now in this, this pandemic time?
This is a beautiful question, and so many people have asked me this question. I remember speaking to John and all about it, and I didn't have much changes to make, actually, because I'm not downing, I'm not coming down on any other therapists. I don't know how they run their business. I could tell you how I run mine. I have been doing this all the time. You clean between clients, you change sheets, you wipe down everywhere. And then I became a permanent makeup artist as well. So the extra precaution I've been taking care, I've been putting in place, everything just fell into place. So it wasn't anything new to me. The only thing is making sure a person sanitized. You would
Yes.
ask them if they've been in contact with anybody who has traveled, if their temperature is okay. And a few of them actually lie prone with the mask on. I have on mine all the time. Yeah. And that's okay. When this hit, I said, okay, let me try the gloves. The gloves was okay. People were okay with it. Afterwards, my fingers said, Natalie, we're not feeling this. And once you just continue washing your hands and sanitizing and doing what I accustomed doing, there was no problem.
And it's true. In training, we learned sanitation.
You learn this, yes.
We have to be sanitizing. You sanitize everything. You sanitize the table, different linens. You change linens in between clients. You sanitize whatever they
Definitely.
touch, whatever you touch. Your tools. You sanitize your bottle. If you could sanitize your holster or your holder for
Cool.
your files or whatever you use, you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You outside your containers.
And change clothes before I leave work. Work clothes get wrapped up and you put back on fresh clothes. By the time you reach home, you do need to strip again,
Yep.
head straight to the bathroom, and your family have no contact with that load of clothes there. You know, it's a routine already for me, so I didn't have to really, oh my God, I have to do this, I have to do that.
And for me too, it was the same. I think the biggest difference is wearing a mask when you're doing your work because the sanitizing is normal. But wearing a mask, I think that has been the biggest. I don't know if the viewers, that's the biggest, the camp viewers or the massage therapist viewers, that is their biggest change or the new addition in this pandemic time.
But strange, by now, I look at myself in the mirror and I smile because for me, because I've been doing it repetitively now for a few months, it's like, it's okay. But when the person leaves, it's like, wow. It's like a brow.
Show your face. So, what modality of massage do you specialize in, my dear?
I love deep tissue. I love medical, anything that will challenge me. And I'm also a certified lymphatic therapist. I got my certification in Florida, and a lot of my clients, at least half of my clients, are persons who have had cancer, not only breast cancer, but cancer. So, and a lot of the doctors in South do recommend them to come and get a massage because that's the main way for them to get rid of that fluid. So
Yeah.
that I truly, truly, truly love, because the difference you make in a person who is already ailing, the smile that that person would walk out of there with, that is, it has no price. It has no price.
So you mentioned that you do you work on survivors or cancer patients or those who are undergoing treatments. Is that male and female or just one gender?
Thus far, I think, if my memory serves me correctly, it's just females I have had so far.
Okay.
I haven't, sorry, I haven't had a male client as yet. So just female.
No, I don't know if that goes to say that men are less prone to taking care of themselves. So if any guys listening, any viewers who are male and you need that type of service from Natalie, the lymphatic draining, especially if you are undergoing cancer treatment or recovering or you're a survivor, contact Natalie. So in saying that, Natalie, how can you be, I know you said you are in San Fernando on Grand Store Street, but how can you be reached?
My number is 678-9457. So easy. My husband loved that number. 678-9457.
I think he likes to sing it.
Yeah.
So we have come to the end of our lovely chat. And I really want to thank you for taking the time to sit down with me and to share your therapist journey with our viewers, and just to be able to reach out. And I can't touch you physically in person, but we can still connect and touch over the, not the airways, what do you call this? The
The
other,
internet.
yes. So I am Kanta, and this has been my therapist journey with Natalie Yearwood. So we thank you very much, Natalie. Have a blessed
Thank you
afternoon.
very much for having me. And be safe out there, honey.
You too, my dear. Take care.
Bye bye.